It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From TD Garden in Boston. Tonight, the Boston Celtics getting set to match up with the Los Angeles Lakers. The Los Angeles Lakers control the tap. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Tatum gets it to go. Someone clearly missed their rotation.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Russ at the controls. A drive to the basket, but it somehow stays out.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy tip.
So important to take care of the basketball. Easy, too, on the other end after the turnover.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
To Horford. Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Westbrook with it. 2-point advantage. They'll get it down to Davis. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket. Who compares to AD offensively?
We would be doing a disservice if we compared AD just to one player. He's an amalgamation. Think about Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Marcus Camby. Throw them all into a blender, you get Anthony Davis.
Westbrook. Across the timeline comes James. Leads 4 and flushes it down. No stopping AD here. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Here comes the screen. Has a chance. Shot by Tatum won't fall.
You know, and everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
To Westbrook. Oh, Russell Westbrook. Missed his first. That one goes.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Celtics have it. Richardson, guarded by Russell Westbrook. Takes stock of the floor. Tatum. Not that time.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
James to Westbrook. From the painted area, won't go down.
And the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Westbrook to James. Oh, bad pass, and the Celtics have it. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
First one goes down. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Jay, last year the Lakers 35 and 47. What impact, obviously, will LeBron James have on this Lakers team and their record?
There's no doubt that I think the Lakers will get over 35 wins. Will they get over 50, though, is the major question. I don't see that happening, considering last year only 2 teams in the West, Golden State and Houston, had over 50 wins.
To Horford. Whoa! What a finish!
Tie ball game so far. Neither one of these teams really able to pull ahead. Might be time to put the bench players in the game, and let's see who could differentiate themselves.
James to Anthony. Down low for Davis. And finishes strong.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you headhunt.
Ball's controlled by Boston. To Marcus Smart. Horford. Shot won't go.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Passed it off. To Horford. Here comes the screen. Horford. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. New blood coming in for both sides. To Jaylen Brown. Nothing going here on that drive. It's Rondo with the rebound. Here's Rondo with it. It's 14-12. James goes to the left side. To Ken Bazemore for 3. That won't go. To Jaylen Brown. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
I get tired of hearing guys say, I was there, I contested a shot, I pretty much had a hand in his face. Well, no, you have to change up the game. If a guy is right-handed, he is right eye dominant. Get that hand over his right eye, block his vision. That'll enhance his chances of missing the shot.
To James. Here comes the screen. James. Oh, lots of contact there. Still gets it to go. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Here comes the screen. Boston with 4 to shoot. Has a look. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Al Horford swats it. Lakers able to recover. Howard, not that time. Jay for once, Trader Danny was Danny Ainge. Celtics didn't do that much, but Eastern Conference didn't see much change either.
Yeah, they didn't need to do anything if you're the Boston Celtics. You already have all the pieces to the puzzle. There's no doubt about it. The Celtics are now in the driver's seat.
Tatum. He was all over him. Bradley to James. And a pass stolen by Boston. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throw up and good. And the three-point play puts them up early in this one. Rondo with the basketball. He'll run the offense. To Bradley.
Ice, sit down, I'm here.
Ah, that's a 24-second violation. Time for some new personnel into the game. To Parker. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
Rondo into the front court. They're down 3. To Howard. Off the assist.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
And he's going to the line to shoot.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Jaylen Brown at the line for 2 shots. A career 65% free throw shooter. First free throw is good. And he makes them both. To James. Slam dunk. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Boston with the basketball. To Marcus Smart. Work it down to Brown. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on a defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Jaylen Brown at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Brown's free throw, good. And the Celtics add one more to their lead. To James. Nothing going here on that drive. To Howard. It's Boston with the rebound. Parker with it. They lead it. 4-point game. LeBron James sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Bradley. Knocked loose. The jumper's off the mark.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Schroeder to Parker. From long range. His first effort off the mark. A pass taken away by the Celtics. The drive right to the basket. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. They'll let one fly from half court. First quarter in the books. The Celtics have the lead. One quarter down. Neither side really distinguished itself. Jay, what stood out?
And we're exceeding the speed limit. These guys are playing fast. And the thing I love about it the most, there's entertainment in this game. Guys are looking away after they shoot the ball. Guys are clapping. Guys are energetic. This is why you love this sport.
Trying to cash in. It's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody will be wilding on the court. Guaranteed.
Rondo picked up by Schroeder. Jumper's good.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Celtics have it. Schroeder to Jaylen Brown. Probing the defense. Curling inside. Brown to the basket, but his shot won't fall. Into the front court comes Rondo. Minute gone by in this second quarter. Yes, Carmelo Anthony. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots. Jay, mixed opinions with Carmelo Anthony. How will you remember his career?
Well, as of right now, he's a catch-and-shoot type player. But for me personally, Carmelo Anthony will go down as one of the greatest isolation players of all time. Back in his Denver days, his earlier New York Knicks days, there was nobody better in an isolated set than CA.
Able to convert inside.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
LeBron into the front court. Down 4. Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. Anthony. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. Has a chance. Yes, Carmelo Anthony. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
And Melo will be the first one to tell you this. He's not ready to be a role player just yet. He can still put up points in bunches. Didn't shoot the ball that well last year. Averaged around 16 a game. The lowest total of his 15-year career. Wow.
Nothing going here on that drive. Has a look. Wide open look, won't go.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
Anthony against Schroeder. To James. It goes down. Oh, he's feeling good. Maybe too good.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
To Schroeder. Fires the three. And the rebound gathered in by Davis. Los Angeles has the basketball. Davis to Anthony. To Davis, down low. Anthony Davis. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Changes coming from both sides right now. To Marcus Smart. Shot from in close, no good. To Anthony. Cantor able to recover with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
To Cantor. And it's Cantor. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
To Anthony. Oh, bad pass, and the Celtics have it.
When it's a tight game, those missed opportunities on the road make it tough.
Davis to Ken Bazemore. Great feed. Jaylen Brown with the block. Turnover gives them the possession. Trying to cash in. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Anthony to Davis. Jaylen Brown. Huge block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Richardson. Anthony Davis sends it away.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Almost unlucky bounce. To Davis. And he'll go to the foul line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Anthony Davis. He's got 2 shots coming. For his career, 79% at the line. And he connects on the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. Brown with it up top. Looking to make something happen.
Hit.
Nothing going here on that drive. Has a chance. Tatum shot no good. Davis to James. Nothing going here on that drive. No good. Count the basket. He's feeling good. Defense has to get him out of his comfort zone.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
To Westbrook. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it. The inner beast of Westbrook. Sheer determination.
I don't think anybody got the license plate or not hit and run. And there is no one, I repeat, no one in the game of basketball with the first step in the explosion of Russell Westbrook.
Schroeder guarded by Russell Westbrook. Down to 5 on the 24. And it's Cantor. He's 2 for 2 now.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
To Westbrook. Nothing going here on that drive. Russell Westbrook guarded by Schroeder. James to Westbrook. Has a look. Look out. Anthony Davis with the slam.
Brow down, Ed, when you come into my town.
Wow, you rhyming right there?
Obviously.
Schroeder to Horford. Lakers have it.
We're going to see a team take the lead here?
Westbrook to Davis. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Celtics have it. Surveys the floor. Drive from the baseline, but it won't go down. Davis down low for Aldridge. Russell Westbrook rocking the rim.
It's a new day in sports when you see little guards dunk the ball like they're big. That's called a 40-inch vertical.
Play is stopped. Timeout Boston as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
I got Paul. That's me.
To Horford. There it is, Al Horford. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Davis to Westbrook. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Russell Westbrook, a couple of free throws on the way. A career 81% free throw shooter. And hits the first free throw. Two for two on that trip. To Horford. There it is, Al Horford. He's now 4 for 6. Los Angeles, they have it. James to Davis. Scores from the post.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease. To Marcus Smart.
Anthony Davis rejects it. Anthony Davis snatching it out of the air.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
You've got to get that one to go. Davis. To Bradley. Tough make through traffic.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Here's Westbrook controlling the offense. Celtics able to clear the board. To Horford. Anthony knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
And I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Richardson, the pass taken away by the Lakers.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
James to Bradley. From the painted area, won't go down. To Schroeder. Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit. The follow won't go either. That's it. First half has come to an end. The Lakers have the lead.
Thanks, fellas. Jaylen here with your halftime report. The Lakers will start the second half with a narrow lead. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Celtics aren't down by too much at the half. And that deficit is a negative, of course, but I do see it positive. I really like how they move the ball, keeping each other involved offensively. They've got a nice flow to their game today. These are the guys getting buckets for the Boston Celtics.
Game track. Steals.
We might be enjoying these first half highlights of steals, but I'm sure the coaches won't be in the next film session. Neither of these teams have been consistently able to maintain control of the basketball.
Player of the half.
Anthony Davis is doing everything he can on defense to get the win. He's blocking shots, he's getting steals, and he's setting the tone for his team. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Fellas, back to you.
Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Brown into the front court. His guys trail now by 4. To Cantor. Has a chance. Hernan Gomez unable to connect.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
Anthony. To Davis. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Yes, Carmelo Anthony looking good. 4 for 5.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
To Davis. Cleans it up. To Jaylen Brown. Anthony Davis. Tips it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
To Anthony. Fires the 3, and Carmelo Anthony, 0 hesitation as he knocks down the 3.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Off the assist.
There's no better feeling after a game after you had 25-plus assists and you won the game, and everybody recognizes that it's time for their bank accounts to get rewarded.
Anthony. Parker to Cantor. Finish that.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Anthony with a shot. That won't go.
Ed, the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
Here comes the screen. Working hard on the glass. Another follow. No good. Davis to Anthony. Nothing going here on that drive. Good. Off a spin.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ballgame.
To Parker. Gets it in the left corner. To Parker. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. Has a look. Jabari Parker. He has struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
Ooh, I'm telling you from experience, his teammates will never let that one down.
To Anthony. Nothing going here on that drive. Beyond the arc for 3. That's off the side of the rim. No good. To Jaylen Brown. Plenty of contact. The shot no good. Lakers ball. To Anthony. Sizing up the defense. Enes Kanter with a piece.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Brown with it up top. The margin standing now at 7. To Parker. A drive by Brown, but he can't finish. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Brown into the front court. His guys down by 9. And a chance coming up at the line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Off the mark on the first free throw. No good. Missed them both. Cashes in for 2.
This is why I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Horford. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Schroeder matched up with Carmelo Anthony. Here comes the screen. Smart shot, no good. Bradley to Davis. Trying to cash in. Can't connect. Here's Schroeder with it. The deficit now up to 13. And the Lakers able to grab the rebound. LeBron with it up top. He'll run the offense. Shot from the lane won't go. LeBron James, 3 for 6 now.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
And flushes it down. No stopping AD here. Now the Celtics going to use a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Schroeder. Has a chance. Doesn't get the bounce. Anthony to Bradley. The pass set it all up.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
To Parker. Five seconds to shoot. Dennis Schroeder. Missed it. Anthony guarded by Schroeder. To Bradley. Offensive board. Superman, Dwight Howard. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Howard with the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
To Parker. Fine to shoot. Has a look. And that's rebounded by the Lakers.
Hey, switch, I got him.
To Howard. Anthony.
All right, sit down. Hey, box out.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
Coming right back to you.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Ball's controlled by Boston. To Parker. Nothing going here on that drive. Taken down by Howard. Bradley. Another chance. Stuffs it down with authority.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Brown with it up top. Down a bundle to Parker. Screen coming. Parker.
What's that screen?
Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Here's a chance from long range. Hits it. And the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
And body controls everything, especially on the defensive side of the floor. That was a great contest up top, but your body hit him on the way down. That's a foul every time.
Jaylen Brown with a chance at a 4-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Missed it at the line. Westbrook with the basketball. His guys holding the big lead. LeBron James, 4 out of 7.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Timeout Boston as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. to Jaylen Brown. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Trying to cash in. And a pass stolen by Boston.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort, it's off the charts.
Russell Westbrook with the rock. Jaylen Brown swats it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Down to Westbrook. Has a chance. Oh, Russell Westbrook. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
The savvy players, they create contact. They throw their arms in you. They even throw their bodies into you. And as soon as you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
Curling inside. The screen sets him up for 2.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Russell Westbrook against Schroeder. Nothing going here on that drive. To Westbrook. Able to convert inside.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Back up. Block up. There you go. Hey, you got the screen right.
Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. Yes. And a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Jaylen Brown trying to cash in on the 3-point play. Shooting 75% so far tonight. Free throw good, so they get the 3-point play. But it's not much more than a drop in the bucket with the score right where it is. 3 quarters down. So far, it's been all Lakers. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the 4th quarter. And it might be time to empty the bench, Jay. This game appears to be well in hand.
And their starting 5 has certainly earned the 4th quarter off. They've been terrific this ball game. And this is the type of game where you find a chance to relax. You ice up, you watch your other teammates play, you applaud them, and you get ready for the next game.
Schroeder picked up by Westbrook. Boston with 4 to shoot. Tatum. Smothering D.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Howard to Bradley. Nice pass to set things up.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Jayson Tatum at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Free throw up and good. It's a 3-point play, but a rare spot as they continue to trail big. It's Russ at the controls. Ellington, guarded by Schroeder. Down to 5 on the 24. It's Westbrook. To Horford. Big finish at the rim.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Westbrook into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Here's Davis with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
You know, Ed, people don't understand. Tough shots are practiced every single day. With all these different contraptions out there to contest your shot, guys shoot 500 made shots a day. This is the new norm.
Schroeder. Has a look. Knocks it down off the step back.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Russ at the controls. To Howard. Count it.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
To Marcus Smart. Nothing going here on that drive. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket. Westbrook into the front court. Looking to make something happen. A pass taken away by the Celtics.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in the playoff game, it will.
And look out. Big finish at the rim. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
To Davis. Over to the right side. Westbrook. To Ken Bazemore. Bazemore with the slam. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. To Horford.
I'm here.
5 on the shot clock. Shot misses there by Smart. Anthony to Davis. Westbrook to Ken Bazemore.
Ice. Screen coming left.
Trying to cash in. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Nice finish at the rim.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Westbrook will cross the timeline. He'll run the offense. To Ken Bazemore. Oh. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Here comes the screen. Schroeder to Richardson. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. Schroeder. Can't connect.
I got it.
To Anthony.
Got him. Double.
And flushes it down. No stopping AD here.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Richardson to Marcus Smart. To Richardson. Here comes the screen. Richardson lets it fly from beyond the arc. Marcus Smart is going to get 3 shots here. Shoots it at 75% for his career. First one, count it. It's the second. One more coming. Knocks down all 3 at the line. LBJ has it. To Anthony. Bradley. Probing the defense. Won't go. To Horford. Shot from in close, no good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Anthony to James. That's usually one that he'll knock down.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
To Horford. Bradley to James. Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. Anthony Davis lets it fly. To Horford. Here comes the screen. Tatum. And it's Davis for the rebound. Westbrook with it. His guys holding the big lead. To Davis. And his canter sends it away.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Bradley. 5 to shoot for Los Angeles. Has a chance. Rondo off the mark. Oh, and a putback.
we're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Across midcourt, it's Schroeder. Down a bundle. Richardson. The pass taken away by the Lakers. Bradley. Rondo against Schroeder. To Bradley. Flushes it home. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is, though.
Me neither.
All right.
Enes Kanter able to recover with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Boston with the basketball. Schroeder to Horford. Shot clock winding down. Josh Richardson. That's how you defend.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Jayson Tatum with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Enes Kanter above the rim. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
James to Anthony. Lets it fly from long range. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that three.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Schroeder guarded by Carmelo Anthony. To Horford. Has a look. Horford shot no good. Lakers at the controls right now. To Anthony. Takes stock of the floor. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Off the mark. Well contested. Another shot won't go either. To Schroeder. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Schroeder. Here comes the screen. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Richardson buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Subbing in for the Boston Celtics, number 36, Marcus Smart.
The Lakers get the victory as they win this one in blowout fashion. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Jaylen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers got themselves a win here today, and the way they attacked the rim was outstanding. Not only is the dunk a high-percentage shot, it's also a great way to test the confidence of the defense. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Celtics didn't get the victory they wanted here today. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Boston Celtics.
Game track. Second chance points.
The Los Angeles Lakers were most impressive in the way they turned their effort into second chance points. If I was their coach, I'd be very proud of the team for the way they played with heart.
Player of the game.
Time now for the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jaylen Rose signing off.